Welcome back to another session of Trust Azure. Last time we finished up Chapter 2 proper, and then we started out the intermission, and today we're going to finish the intermission and start Chapter 3 proper as well. Which should put us in the second half of the game, which is pretty interesting to think about. Because again, like I think last time we got the intermission after Chapter 3. After we saved Kia from the Schwarz auction. So I'm curious to know, like, since we finished Chapter 2 and we're getting the intermission, I'm really curious to see. Oh, hey, the title theme is back. I'm really curious to see kind of what happens for the rest of the game. But last time we finished up the stuff that we can do in the around the beach here. Put some sunscreen on, we made a sand castle, we found some stones, and we played volleyball, and it was quite a good time.
Yeah, いらっしゃい。貸し切りのビーチは楽しんでるかな?
Oh yeah, let me also do this. You guys need to see the game too.
一通り楽しんできたところです。いろいろとまとめて注文したいんですけど。
ああ、さっきちょうど商品の準備が整ったところだよ。
それじゃあ、そういえばロッカーに財布を置いてきちゃったな。
あ、お代は結構さ。マリアベルさんの言いつけでね、君たちが貸し切りの時間帯は飲食代がすべてサービスになってるんだ。
Solid。
そうだったんですか。至れり尽くせりというか、マリアベルさんには頭が上がらないですね。
十分感謝するといいよ。それじゃあ注文するかい?
Once you place your order, the beach event will end and the story will advance. That's okay.
よろしくお願いします。ベルコーラが4つとノンアルコールカクテルが3つ、アイスクリームが2つとかき氷が2つ、それとフランクフルト1つお願いします。
一度にそれだけ持ってくつもりなのかい? もしかして君お人よしすぎて自滅するタイプ?
Wow, he is. I mean, I would probably Reen more so than Lloyd, but yeah, he's not wrong.
いや、そんなことはないと思うんですけど。
Don't fight it, Lloyd. You know he's right. You know he's right. And so everyone had a fun time at the beach. After enjoying their refreshments, Lloyd and the others split a watermelon to enjoy together. They then savored lunchboxes that were delivered by the hotel as their excitement for the afternoon started to build.
いやー、疲れたけど存分に堪能させてもらったぜ。欲を言えばセシルさんやリーシャちゃんにもビーチバレーに参加してほしかったな。
なんで？こらランディ。
ロイド君は何を想像したのかな。おいできたな。ちゃっかりお嬢やセシルさんたちの日焼け止めなんか塗ってるしよ。ほらほら、どんなだった？
いやー、なんかすごかったとしか言いようがないんだけど。
だと
Poor Randy.
この一人だけ美味しい目に遭いやがって。
Crunch.
で、ロイド、誰の水着姿に一番グッときたんだ
？Who had the best swimsuit?
誰かって言われても。
Like, you can pick Randy? Attempted, actually. Everybody. Whoever you pick gets a bonding point. Oh boy. Ellie it is. I feel like I have enough bonding points though for Ellie's like final stuff, but I don't know, maybe I hope I just choose Ellie just in case. you get locked out of it. But if I were to do a future playthrough or replay through or just kind of reload saves, I would probably just go down the list and see all the different dialogue options.
スタイルがいいとは前から思ってたけど困ったな。これから仕事で一緒の時に意識しないといいんだけど。
You know you want it, Lloyd.
やれやれ、男二人して何じゃれ合ってるんだい。
マジ？
おいおい、もう着替えたのかよ。
ま、若いんだから妄想を膨らませるのは仕方ないと思うけど、もうちょっと余裕があった方が女の子の受けはいいんじゃない？その上で相手に興味があると思わせられればバッチリかな。
いや、そんな話をしたんじゃ。
おおむね同意だが、ずいぶん上から目線じゃねえか。
うん、だって僕モテるし。一足先にホテルの部屋に戻ってるよ。テーマパークに行く前に一休みしておきたいからね。アデュー。
なったこいがね。着替えも確認し損ねたし、なんだよこの敗北感は。
まあ相手が悪いかもな。
Lazzy gets it.
未だに気が向いたら夜ホストのバイトをしに外出してるみたいだし。
なんて羨ましい。じゃなくてけしからん。俺は一度尾行でもしてそこをチェックしないとな。
Yeah, look who's talking.
全然説得力がないな。
Lloyd and the others then returned to the hotel for a quick rest. It was decided they'd gather in front of the theme park once everyone was done shopping downstairs.
ごめんなさい。ちょっといい？
ああ、エリーか。
You really couldn't given us like informal clothing?
もう出んのか。
ええ、イリアさんたちに誘われてショップを覗いたからテーマパークに行くつもりだけど、そのキーヤちゃんこっちに訪ねてこなかった？
キーヤが？
なんだ、キーボーがどうした？
Hey Takada. How am I enjoying the first few chapters of Azure so far? They've been pretty good. They've been pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. The first two were definitely interesting. Second one was very hype for sure with Orcus Tower and everything. That was a lot of good fun.
それがついさっきロイドの
What happened in chapter 1?
部屋を出て行ったんだけど。
I already forgot. What was the big thing that happened in chapter 1?
どこに行ったのかしら。
Prologue was cool too because we had to see Kevin Graham. What happened in chapter 1?
そうなのか。
ティオスケかサイトと一緒にいるんじゃねえのか。
ええ、そうかもしれないわ。ごめんなさい。もうちょっと探してみるわね。
ああ、ちょっと待った。イリアさんたちを待たせているんだろ。キーヤは俺が探しておくから、エリーはそっちに行ってくれよ。
え、でも
ずっとエリーたちに任せきりなのも悪いしさ。ちゃんと見つけてテーマパークに連れて行くよ。
それじゃあ、キーヤちゃんにも新しい服を見てあげたかったんだけど。
キーボーも相変わらずモテモテだな。そんじゃ早速探してみるか。
ああ、俺一人で十分だよ。ランディもショップを覗きたいって言ってただろ。
そうか。そんじゃ下の宝飾店にいるから何かあったら声をかけてくれ。
ああ、わかった。さてと、キーヤを探すか。多分ホテルの中からは出てないと思うんだけど、もし見つからなかったら他の場所も探す必要があるんだ。
I was more looking for events. Oh, right, it was the mine stuff. Yeah. Right. That was cool. Yeah, I mean, overall, I think the game has been pretty fun. I like the new additions of Noel and Wazzy. The music has been stellar as always, and I think some of my gripes with characters are slowly getting fixed, but not entirely, that I had from the first game. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's just more of what we had stuff from the past. I think one thing for sure is, and I don't know if it's a fair comparison given the size of the games, but I definitely think the first couple of chapters of both Sky SC and Cold Steel 2 were stronger. Well, Cold Steel 2 had the axe system, but if we look at it from about the same amount of time, 27 some hours if I take out the time for Turbo, because Turbo increases the time, I think those two were definitely stronger from a plot perspective than Azure is. But if I give Azure where credit is due, it's definitely not, it's not boring, it's been fun, and it's cool to see all the new revelations and stuff like that. And one thing I really like about Azure so far is that we're starting to see more Ouroboros members in their activity than we saw before, and something that was kind of missing from Cold Steel 1 and 2. Well, they were there, but like most of them we'd already met, and also like they weren't doing anything that significantly new. It just kind of feels like they're doing something new here, so. Alright. I know Azure for a lot of people is like their favorite game in the entire series. I don't know if I'm at that point where I could say that it's going to be my favorite in the entire series thus far, but I am only in the intermission, so probably the second half of the game might change all that. What should I do until it's time to meet up? Going to the boutique with Fran could be nice, but is something the matter, Noel? Oh, Lloyd. Well, the thing is, I feel a bit insecure after seeing how well some of the others filled out their swimsuits at the beach. I'm starting to feel anxious at the idea of trying on clothes in front of them. You're overthinking it, Noel. As much as I'd like to compliment you, this one's way out of Detective Banning's jurisdiction. Huh? What's that you have attached to your orbment? It's my Mishi strap, of course. Oh, so that's the Mishi guy everyone's talking about. I guess it's the first time I put two and two together. First time? Yeah, I've heard his name a lot, but I didn't know that was what he looked like. Keep calm, Sully. This is now a state of emergency. We have precious little time to enlighten you. One thing I will say that I like about Zero and Azure more than some of the other games is the contained party. It's one of the things I did compliment Zero for, is the fact that you get your entire party from the get-go. And even in Azure, like, Tio and Randy are gone for a bit, but you get Wazzy and Noel, who are very, very good additions to the team. So I still hold that to be true, that I appreciate that all the characters that kind of exist in this realm outside of villain characters and plot point related characters are all handed to you from the get-go. And one of my gripes, of course, with Zero was that it kind of seemed like we weren't getting as much development with them because they already were there from the beginning, so a lot of their development either had to be solo with Lloyd or non-existent whatsoever. Cough, cough, Ellie. But that's starting to get a little bit better, for me at least. Yeah, things start to pick up after Chapter 3. Yeah, I figured as much. But most Trails games, you know, in their second half end up being, like, super good. How have you been, Takada? How's life and everything? Have I seen a little girl? Why, yes, I believe I saw one walk here a little while ago. Sorry, but I couldn't tell you which way she went. It looked like something was bothering the little girl just now. Is she going to be okay? Little girl? Could it be? Excuse me, the little girl you saw, did she happen to have green hair? Yes, she did. Are you her guardian? That's right. You know how it is. Take your eyes off them for a second, they disappear. Do you mind telling me where she went? Sure. She came through here a few minutes ago and was walking around the villas. Toward the villas. She seemed very troubled and dazed, I'd say. She did? What could cause Kia to act this way? That's good. It's nice when things are chill. Never mind that. I need to search the residential area right away. Been a while since we actually came to this part of the, It's these two again! Oh, let's see what they have to say. Listen up, Zell. You're my fiancé, so you need to be thinking about our future. Don't you think it'd be best for us to have a girl and then a boy? That's what Mother told me. A girl and then a boy? What are you talking about, Emmy? Never mind. Huh? I just don't get Emmy sometimes. First a girl and then a boy? What is she talking about? Oh, Zell, that won't do at all. Played Scarlet Nexus and thought it was a good JRPG. I need to pick that up, actually. Once I finish Nier Replicant, that's my next kind of like big JRPG that I want to chill out and play for a while until Tales of Arise comes out. I'm always excited for a good Namco RPG. They're nothing, you know, I know one thing about Bandai Namco RPGs, they're no like 10 out of 10s, but they end up being good 7, 8 out of 10s, which I always appreciate. I appreciate just good, fun, you know, unique JRPGs. I'm very curious about that game too, because it looks very similar to Astral Chain, so I'm curious kind of like how they're switching up that style of art and everything. The biggest thing that has me curious about Scarlet Nexus actually is the music, because Astral Chain had pretty good music. Not all of it, but it had pretty good music for like that style. So I'm curious to see what Scarlet Nexus ends up having. Oh yeah, East 9. I'm hyped for that. I just started East 7, so that's the last game I need before I'm all caught up. So I'm spending pretty much all of my time outside of Trails just playing E7, so that hopefully within the next 4 days I can finish that and then be totally caught up for 9. Most of the electronic stuff mixed in with orchestral, my favorite. Legitimately my favorite.
Kia, ここにいたのか。
ロイド。
懐かしいな。覚えてるか？ここから一緒に逃げたこと。
忘れるわけないよ。だってキーヤの記憶はここから始まったんだよ。
だよな。
ねえロイド、キーヤはここにいたけどずっといた場所は違うんだよね。
ああ、やっぱり気になるか？自分がどういう生まれなのか。
うん、なんだか最近少しずつ気になってきちゃって。
I'm also excited for it to be caught up with 9, because then I can take my time with East 9, I can take my time with Scarlet Nexus, and not really rush any games. And then juggle those two while I finish up catching up with Trails on streams. It's tricky sometimes to juggle 3 JRPGs at a time. With all different controls and stories and mechanics and
ずっと昔に生まれたっていうのはロイドたちから聞いたけど、それがどういう意味なのか最近やっと分かった気がする。
そっか。
ロイドがいて、エリーがいて、ティオやランディやみんながいて、雫やリュウたちやマーブル先生も仲良くしてくれて。
Final Fantasy XIV nonstop. I've heard so many good things about it, but I'm glad you're enjoying it.
毎日楽しいのは本当だけど
MMOs are time sinks, so nah, I won't be judging you for putting a lot of time into it.
たまにね、ほんのたまに一人ぼっちになった気がする。あの真っ黒な空洞に取り残されちゃったような。
キア、
ごめんね、ごめんなさい。本当はこんなこと言うつもりなかったのに。
バカ、遠慮するなって。また言えなかったんだな。へこんでる俺たちに余計な心配をかけたくなくって。あのな、逆だよキーアが頼ってくれたらそれだけで俺たちは元気になれる。負けてられるか、何クソってお腹の底から頑張れるんだ。
I think the best part about all of this, Takada, is the fact that if you're a JRPG fan, last year, this year, and next year are just absolutely the golden years for JRPG players. Like 2018 onwards has just been JRPG heaven.
だから遠慮なんてするな。俺は少なくとも俺だけはずっとキーヤのそばにいるから。
ありがと
Protect that smile. Protect it.
う。でもそんなこと言ってたらお嫁さんが来てくれないよ。こんなコブがついてたら出会いがなくなっちゃうかも。
Where did you
あ
learn
のな、
that?
どこで覚えたんだそんなの。
Jinx Lloyd.
で、ひょっとして図書館の本で読んだりしたのか。
それもあるけど街でいろんな人と話してたらなんとなく。
勉強のしすぎもほどほどにな。いずれにせよ俺の結婚なんて相当先だよ。
Isn't Lloyd still like 18 or 19?
兄貴だって結婚しようとしてたのは25歳くらいだったからな。
ロイドのお兄さん。そっか、いなくなっちゃったんだよね。
ああ、でも昔の話さ。兄貴の年まであと7年。ちゃんと一人前になるまでは結婚なんて考えられないさ。
18 it is.
というかそもそも相手がいないとダメだしな。
Please say Ellie. Just say the word Ellie, Kia.
7年後ってことはキーヤいくつくらいになるの？
ああ、今が9歳くらいだから16歳くらい。今のティオより年上か。
それくらいの年になったらキーヤも結婚できる？
No.
いや、いくらなんでも16で結婚は早すぎだろ。そりゃ確かに保護者が認めれば16から結婚できたはずだけど。でもダメ。俺は絶対に認めないからな。
そういう意味じゃないんだけど。でもそっか、心配することなんて何にもないんだよね。
ああ、何もないさ。さあ、そろそろテーマパークの方に行こう。ずっと楽しみにしてたんだろ。
あのね、しずくにテーマパークがどんな場所か教えてって頼まれてるんだ。
She'll get like big improvement on her personality in the next few games. Like sheesh, it's huge. Oh boy.
それでしずくの目が治ったら一緒に遊びに行こうって。
Why can't it be in this game? Why does it have to be in CS3 and CS4? Or 4, I guess. I don't know. Mostly 4.
そっか。
I keep saying 3 and 4, but I think 4 is when everyone shows up, not 3.
よし、だったらなおさら目いっぱい楽しまなくちゃな。
She's been better in this game, I'd say, but like, why couldn't we have that improvement in personality in this game? But like, one thing I actually want to talk about, Ellie, is like, yeah, like her personality in Zero wasn't really all that great. Like, I just never really felt like she could, as much, even though that was a whole plot point. I mean, I agree. I don't really feel like she contributed a whole lot in Zero. But like when we were underneath Geofront and Ellie brings out the line, and it's just like, you know, crossbell something law, you know, like law this, subsection this, and then she like spits out that law. I'm just like, oh, yeah, you're right, you know a bunch of governmental stuff. Where was that before? Like, why couldn't she have just been the smart government personality? You know, which she is. And during Orcus Tower, like, Dudley was like, you know, rely on Ellie because she's used to this sort of thing when you're talking to the bigger up, you know, to the higher ups. So it's like, oh yeah, cool. That's really cool. You know, they keep emphasizing the fact that she has a government personality and stuff like that. So she's used to this sort of thing, but also, you know, she's really being a part of the SSS so she can get the people's perspective. That on paper is really cool, but on execution it just never happens. Like, when we were talking to President Rocksmith and Chancellor Osborne, she never really talked. Not that she needed to, but like, I thought when Dudley said that, she would kind of carry the conversation a little bit and whatnot, which she kind of did with President Rocksmith, but not so much with Chancellor Osborne, but it's Chancellor Osborne, so I think there's a free pass there, but like, I don't know, I just feel like they don't do enough with Ellie. She does a lot more in this game, which is kind of not much to say, but I don't know, it's what just bugs me the most. And I know, like, Noel is kind of hit or miss for a lot of people, but like, you know, as a CGF member, seeing her actually having to calm down and like learn about things that she never had the opportunity to learn about, that's pretty cool. You know, that's in my opinion more character development than Ellie's been getting and whatnot. That's just the way I stand. I mean, looks and personality are ignored when I'm saying stuff like this. I'm just saying, like, from a writing perspective, Noel's been getting some pretty good development. So has Ellie, but Noel too. And then there's Rishia. Hey, Rishia. I was wondering where you were. Oh, hello, Lloyd. You too, Kia. Are you feeling down about something, Rishia? I don't mean to pry, but if there's something on your mind... No, don't worry, it's nothing serious. I feel a little overwhelmed thinking about how bustling Crossbell is outside of my bubble at the entertainment district. The breeze here is lovely, though. I think it's just what I needed. Okay, if you insist. Are you sure you're okay, Rishia? I am. Thank you for asking, though. I should be meeting up with Ilya and the others soon. I won't wander off again, so don't worry. See both of you soon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's pretty man zero, but oh boy, he'll love the big improvement, because I do. What's the matter, Lloyd? It's nothing. We should be going too, Kia. The improvement they made is only possible in 3D. Oh no. You have awakened my curiosity, friend. What could you possibly be talking about? I mean, I could probably guess. And I wouldn't be surprised if I was right on that guess. But oh boy. Are we going to the theme park, Lloyd? Well, we are, but I wanted to check around here first. It's strangely quiet. The receptionist isn't here either. Where could she have gone? What is the meaning of this? I'm terribly sorry. Someone is yelling. Yeah, something must have happened. I came all this way to the beach. Why must I have to go through this trauma? What is the beach's management even doing? I'm so sorry. This is my fault. I should have been keeping closer watch. Easy, dear. They already apologized, so can't we just move on and forget this? Thank the goddess you weren't actually hurt, you know. No, that is not good enough. Excuse me, what's going on here? Are you fighting? You're the guest that had the beach reserved by Miss Maria Bell. Oh, I'm so sorry. I left the reception desk completely unattended. Don't worry about that. It's not why we're here. So, is there some kind of problem? Why, yes, there is. Someone nearly tore my swimsuit clean off me when I was at the beach just now. Someone tore your swimsuit? This isn't the first time this has happened. We've had a few of these cases since the beach opened. It may not have happened this morning while you all had the beach reserved, but it could have. We heard the rumors before we came, but I didn't think it would happen. A girl having her swimsuit torn off in public is embarrassing as it gets, you know. How can you be so apathetic? Defend my honor. I'm trying. Whatever. You all work here. Shouldn't you be doing more to catch the culprit? I should sue you for being so irresponsible. Please, that's not necessary. Honestly, catching them is going to be easier said than done. After all this time, you still don't have the foggiest clue what the culprit looks like. They look like they're in a tizzy. Can't you do something to help them, Lloyd? What should we do? We're supposed to be meeting the others in front of the theme park. Would it be possible for you to tell us more details about the swimsuit case? As a member of the police, I can't overlook such a serious offense. I may be able to find this criminal. Would it be alright for me to help? You would do that? Please, we'll take care. We'll take all the help you can give. See, there's a police officer here willing to help too. Isn't that good? Just make sure you catch the pervert. On that note, I don't think we should talk this over in the hallway. Let's move into the changing room. All right, let's go. Good luck, Lloyd. The hidden side quest time. Could you give me the full details of what happened at the time of the incident? Well, okay. My boyfriend and I were playing in the water at the beach. Normal stuff, tossing around a beach ball, swimming, things like that. After a little while, I got thirsty and left to buy something at the drink stand upstairs. Once I did and had my back turned, I suddenly heard her scream. I ran back there, and she was crouching in the lake trying to cover up. Then the nearby beachgoers started to gather. That just made things worse. The lifeguard here was nice enough to bring me a towel at least. Thanks. That helps me understand the situation. Wave, was it? Did you witness the attack take place? Before it happened, I was observing the lakeshore, but I didn't notice anything suspicious. You know, every time, total side note, I like this song, but for some reason, I think cross-examination themes from Ace Attorney work a lot better here when like Lloyd's getting the facts and stuff like that. I kind of wish they had a theme like that playing right now where Lloyd's gathering all the information. You know, like the cross-examination themes or logic and trick themes from the Ace Attorney series that just like really get you thinking like, okay, yeah, let's understand what's happening, let's picture it, let's get all the information and then, piece it all together and then we'll go to the scene and figure it all out, But I guess this theme gets pretty close to it, but it's a little too cheerful, not thinky enough, which is a weird way of saying it. All I heard were her screams. I hadn't realized her swimsuit had been torn until I got there. I tried asking the other beachgoers if they saw what happened, but they didn't witness anything either. Even I didn't see what they looked like, and I'm the victim! After my boyfriend left to buy drinks, I was casually walking around the shore and didn't sense anyone around me. The moment it happened, I went into shock and instinctively crouched in the water to cover myself. I can't blame you. That's a perfectly natural response to have in that situation. What about the previous incidents? Were there any eyewitnesses in those cases? No, they were just like this one. They all happened on the shoreline, but no one saw the culprit. Each time the swimsuits looked as though they were cut by something. I don't think it was just a string of coincidences. The incidents are so similar, and the cut looks the same every time. No doubt we're dealing with the same culprit. Also, the beach has had different visitors registered during each incident, so there are no suspicious overlaps. Strange. After the last time, I was beginning to think it was just a fluke, but now it's happened again. Yeah, I'm also leaning towards this not being a string of coincidences. Maybe next time this sort of scene plays. But I don't know how I would turn off the audio. Or maybe next time this sort of sequences play without voices during a side quest, I'll mute the game audio and put like an Ace Attorney theme on and see how that would sound. Do you have any idea who could have done this, Lloyd? You shouldn't rush him, little lady. The police aren't superheroes. It's going to take more than a few vague stories to find the bad guy. No, it's alright. I already have an idea of the criminal's profile. Seriously? Even though you haven't inspected the crime scene? You're right that under normal circumstances that'd be the next step. However, I don't think that would yield more evidence. Since our crime scene is a lakeshore itself, any evidence has likely been washed away by now. Good point. But you already said you have an idea who the culprit is. How can that be? Simple. I was able to piece together a profile of the criminal based on the pattern of the stories you gave me. You're so cool when you go full Detective Mode, Lloyd! Said every fan ever. I agree. If you're so confident, then tell us already. Who was it? Who was the criminal that tore my swimsuit? No eyewitnesses. Each crime has occurred on the edge of the water. And each time the swimsuit was torn by some kind of sharp edge. They're not accidents. With all this considered, the culprit is most likely the victim herself, the victim's boyfriend, the lifeguard, or someone else entirely. After evaluating everyone's statements, I don't think the culprit is in this room or among the other beachgoers. In my opinion, the culprit is something else that's been lurking on the beach. I suspect we're dealing with a monster. A monster? You mean literally? Or are you saying a wild monster was the one that tore my girlfriend's swimsuit? You can't be serious. Who would believe something like that? Where's your evidence? Evidence! Well, let's go over the details from the top. First, there's the torn swimsuit itself. The tear is unnatural. It was done by some kind of sharp tool or object, right? Yes, that's been the case in each of the incidents so far. That begs the question. Is it possible for someone to take a sharp object with them to the beach? No, or rather it would be difficult. We strongly advise against that at the reception counter and perform thorough checks. For security reasons, we have a portable metal detectors to make sure people aren't carrying anything dangerous. I don't see any way that the culprit would have brought something sharp from outside. Oh! Exactly. That's because our culprit didn't have to bring a sharp-edged tool with him in the first place. Not when their body itself is equipped with something sharp enough to tear swimsuits. Like sharp claws or teeth, for example. So that's enough to say that the culprit is definitely a monster? No, that alone isn't just enough for a working... No, that alone is just enough for a working theory. However, when combined with the case's other elements, it starts to gain veracity. Other elements? Today's incident follows a pattern with the ones that came before it, right? There are no eyewitnesses. Each crime happened on the shoreline. The method has been identical. Similarities are too stark. We're likely dealing with a string of crimes committed by one culprit. Yes, and it's already known that there is no overlap between the names registered at the beach during the time of these attacks. Naturally, the culprit isn't someone who could enter the beach conveniently. But if they were an average person trying to sneak in from the lake, our lifeguard here would have seen them. You're not wrong. One of my duties is looking for anyone trying to sneak in from the surrounding area. So, all that considered, I think the culprit could have only made it onto the beach via one route. I suspect that our culprit is an aquatic monster indigenous to the area around the beach. If it were a small amphibious monster, it'd be able to approach beachgoers underwater without way of noticing it. All aspects of our case considered, I think it's the most likely explanation. So it really was a monster that attacked her. The reasoning is sound. Wait just a moment, aren't you forgetting to answer something important? Why would a monster want to tear a girl's swimsuit? That's a good point. How do you explain that? Doesn't it point to, some deranged pervert or something? I'll admit I haven't figured out its motive just yet. Still, the evidence we have points to it being a monster. That's what my intuition says. For now, let's leave it at that, saying that it's a monster that has a habit of this kind of behavior. If all this is true, then what do we do? If it is truly a result of monster attacks, then that reflects rather poorly in the Michelin Management Division. I wish there was some way we could exterminate it. So do I, but we're talking about a monster loose enough to not be caught in the act. And I don't know how we can continue to operate at the beach in good faith without waiting for it to show up. Hey, I'm the victim here. There's no way I'm returning again until the beach is safe. Well, what if I went out there and made myself bait? What? You can't be serious, Kia. They said that the monsters like to tear girls' swimsuits, right? I'm a girl. If I play by the shore, maybe it'll come out again. And if you're there to protect me, Lloyd, I'll be fine. Listen to me, Kia. There's no way I'm going to put you in that kind of danger. Got it? He's right, We couldn't ask a little girl to do that. Sure, the only damage so far has been a few torn swimsuits, but who knows how dangerous it could be. But if the monster keeps attacking people, it's going to cause a problem for Belle, right? I want to do something to pay her back for inviting us here. I'm proud that you would think of it that way, Kia, but still. Alright, I'm not sure if this plan will work, but it's worth a shot. However, there's no way I'll let you be the bait, Kia. This will call for backup. Okay. You're really gonna ask someone to be bait? Will that be okay? Not to worry, the women of the Triple S are no strangers to fighting monsters. They can handle this. The only question is, which of them should play the role of the bait? Ellie, Tio, and Noel should all be free to help right now. Who are you gonna call, Lloyd? Let's see. The Special Support Section Busters! Ellie's situational awareness is perfect for this case, and she has the best arts. Good choice. In that case, I think everything's going to be okay. Alright, I'd like to start the operation to flush the monster out right away. Can I count on the Michelin staff to clear out the other beachgoers? Yes, we'll do that right away. We'll announce a temporary inspection and have the beachgoers evacuate for a little while. Be careful out there. If you find the monster that tore my swimsuit, do me a favor and beat it to a pulp. Don't worry, the SSS is on the case. Alright, let's go! Alright, let's start the operation. Are you going to be okay to do it as we planned? I should be. We'll plan on the beach until we lure out that monster. Okay, I'm counting on you. Just remember that the monster's behavior may be erratic. Be careful. I will be. Hearing there was a monster that targeted swimsuits was a surprise, and I am nervous. But this will be for Belle's sake as well. The least we can do to pay her back is to take care of this problem. Good luck, Lloyd and Ellie! Take that! Oh, Lloyd. Still no sign of the monster, right? I'm not sure what's taking so long either. Maybe it's onto us somehow? Still, I'm sure that it's out there somewhere. Let's not give up. I like how this is a unique derivation of the sheep quest from the other two games. From Sky FC and CS2. I like that, it's different. And we're fighting... No, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's aquatic monsters, so we're not fighting sheep. But I like that, it's not sheep. Hey! Payback. You caught me that time. Aw, I want to play with them too. Lloyd said it was dangerous, but it looks like they're having so much fun. Huh? Ah! Ellie, behind you! What? Ah! It's a penguin! Ellie! I'll be fine, just go! Chase after that monster! Right. When did I change? What? Ah. Nowhere left to run. So you like to start girls' swimsuits, do you? Not anymore. Here I come. When did Lloyd... In CS2 it's monkey, right? Was it? I thought it was sheep. Oh yeah, no, you're right, it's sheep. It's not sheep, you're right, it's monkey. Okay, well, I take back what I said, but I like how every game does it differently. It's the same quest, but every game does it differently. Oh, nice. We clocked the hell out of this penguin. How do you like that? Give it up. What? Reinforcements? Not good. Lloyd! Kia, Ellie, are you alright? We'll talk later. Focus on defeating the monsters. Got it. Go get them, guys. There's so many of them. Appreciate that. I assume... that they could all be put to sleep. Most of them did. That's the start, I guess. They're all different scans. That's a green, and that's a yellow. Like, they're all different scans. I think I got them all. Yeah, nice. No one's really weak to anything in particular, so it's just a matter of smacking them around. Was he paralyzed with fear? Ow. Phew. We managed to take them down with just the two of us. With Kia cheering us on, of course. Good work, guys. It was touch and go for a little bit there, but I do believe this case is closed. Hey, Ellie. I'm not sure what to say, but I'm sorry. I should have protected you back there. Don't worry about that. I'm the one who let their guard down. I'm more concerned about why those monsters were on the beach in the first place. Who's to say? It could be because of the impact Michelin's development had on the surrounding area. Maybe their normal habitat was affected and they retaliated by attacking people? That's my guess. An interesting idea. You could be right. I think just how distraught girls would be from having their swimsuits torn. They kept doing it. I kind of feel bad for them. Yeah. Well, we're done for now. Let's go report everything to Carmilla and the others. I agree. Let's go. Thank you so much, everyone. Without for your help, the management decision may never have recovered from the shame of the string of incidents. Don't mention it. We're happy we could help. You've done so much for us, I feel as though saying thanks isn't nearly enough. I'll report whatever happened today regarding the attack and the monsters to Miss Maria Bell. We would appreciate that. I'm sure Maria Bell will know what to do for countermeasures once she hears the situation. Let me thank you, too. I'm so happy to be up the big bad monster that's wearing swimsuits on the beach. And that being the case, we can go back to having fun. You still want to go play out there? I thought you'd be beach shy after all that. We came all this way. I'm not gonna let monsters ruin our trip. Well, we're going to have some more fun. See you around. I think that's my cue to head back to my post too. Thanks again for your help. Alright, are you guys ready to head out too? Yep. There's still a few things I wanted to see at the boutique. I'll be there until it's time to meet up. Alright, see you in a little bit. Bye-bye. Yosh. But that's all we really can do. Oh, right, this Fortuna. So I forgot about that. Okay, you got Soothing Jade Noodles, Can't Steak, Midlight Diner. Oh my goodness, 60%. Periwinkle Nectar. That's good too. I don't have money. This place is amazing, Lloyd. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little excited myself. Some of our friends might already be waiting at the front. Let's go too. Okay. Oh, I see Tio on them.
お待たせ。ロイドさん、キーヤ。
ようやあ、先に来てたのか。他のみんなはまだ集まっていないみたいだな。
私たちは少し早めに来てしまいましたので、シュリさんにミッシーの可愛さをレクチャーしていたところです。
Into the Mission Church. Oh, poor Sully.
いや違うからな。別に可愛いなんてこれっぽっちも思って。
Tsundere alert!
ごまかしても無駄です。先ほどからシュリさんの気になるオーラをバッチリ感知していますから。
なんだそのオーラって。
仲良しだね。
ここでこのまま他の人たちを待つかな。
それではお二人にも改めてお伝えしましょう。ミッシーがいかにその愛らしさでゼムリア大陸の平和に貢献しているかを。
Eh?
まだ続くのか。おい、あんたも見てないでストップしてくれよ。
Don't you have experience taking down one cult?
まあ諦めてくれ。ティオはミッシーに関してはとことん入れ込んでるからさ。
すでに諦めモードかよ。
Soon the others joined them at the meeting place after finishing their enjoyable rounds of shopping. Lauren and everyone then showed their entry passes at the front gate and stepped into the theme park. MWL, Michelin Wonderland.
ここがミシュラムワンダーランド。
すげえな。
へえ、私も初めてだけどなかなか楽しめそうじゃない。アトラクションとかも結構あるのよね。
ま、正直1日くらいじゃ回りきれないほどあるっすね。
今日はビーチで昼過ぎまで過ごしちゃったし、今からだと代表的なものを中心に回った方が良さそうだね。
代表的なものというとどんなものになるのかしら。やっぱり左手に見える観覧車は外せませんね。ファミリー、カップル、どちらにも人気があります。眺めはとにかく最高ですよ。最後の締めにとっておいてもいい場所かもしれません。なるほど。ワクワクしてきますね。代表的なものというと中央の城はまさにそうですね。鏡の城、このテーマパークのモニュメント的な場所だそうです。願いを叶える鏡というのが最上階に置かれているらしくて、
I think this is the most chill atmosphere that's been in the Trails games thus far. Outside of, well, that's a lie. CS1 had the school festival. And Sky 1 had the Genus Academy play. I don't know, I feel like this has been the most chill one yet.
鐘を鳴らして鏡の前に立つと願いが叶うなんて言われていますね。あら、ロマンチックね。
まあやっぱりカップルとかファミリーが多いっすね。
I just think back to CS2 so often where everything was so serious. And like plot heavy.
何せその鐘を鳴らす紐が左右に2つついてるくらいだし。
確かにそれは一人で鳴らすと切なそうだな。
ねえねえ、あっちに見えるお屋敷って誰か住んでるの？
なんかやたらと不気味そうな屋敷だな。
ありゃ俺も知らねえな。最近できたアトラクションか？
ええ、テーマパークでも一番新しい施設みたいですね。ホラーコースターといってかなり本格的らしいですよ。その情報でしたらどうやら 最新技術を駆使した恐ろしくもエキサイティングなアトラクションのようですね。そんなものが新しくできたんだ。ベルったら一言も教えてくれなかったわね。いいわね。テンション上がってきたわ。他に定番はないのかしら。
アトラクションじゃないけど占いの館ってのも定番だね。なんでも去年入った占い師がかなりの凄腕だっていう噂だよ。
相性占いからうせ者探しまで何でもござれって話でエキゾチックで謎めいた美人の占い師さんらしいです。それはちょっと気になりますね。東方系の戦術師かしら。それを言うならミッシーの追っかけも外せないのではないかと。パークを巡回している彼を追いかけていくという趣向です。運が良ければ彼の妹であるニーシェというキャラにも会うことができるとか。
そうなのか。
ティオスケの目がマジだぜ。
そういえば休憩できる場所というのはどこかにあるのかしら。ああ、左のアーケード方面に休憩所がありますよ。ちょっとした軽食なんかも出されていたと思います。ならそこを中心に集まるといいかもしれないわね。
I have a feeling they will. They kind of have to. If they're trying to make it be kind of like a new starting point. What I was seeing in the trailers, there's a lot of action going on. Well, I mean, you know, trailers are one thing, but I think they basically have said it multiple times that they're intending for Kuro to kind of be a new starting point for new fans to jump into the Trail series, so I imagine it'll be like the other games where they'll have some chill moments or silly little things that we can do.
なるべく私はいるようにするから、みんな貧血とか具合が悪くなったら遠慮なく来てね。
I fully expect just a bunch of mini games, to be honest with you, because we're in like more of that. We're in more of a 3D space. We're in action. We're more into the action space too. So I expect a lot more mini games when those chill things happen.
セシルね、こんな時まで看護師魂を発揮しなくても。
And if not in Kuro 1, then who knows? Maybe in Kuro no Kiseki 2 or something like that. There'll be more chill stuff.
ええ、さすがに申し訳ないです。
しかし考えてみりゃセシルさんに解放してもらえる絶好のチャンス。
I'm so excited for that game. Man, I can't believe we have to wait 2 years for that. Ah!
ダンディさん、本音は控えた方がいいかと。
It's gonna be hard because JP's getting it this year, so we gotta avoid spoilers and stuff like that. I mean, I've done pretty good so far with spoilers and everything. But I gotta be even more careful for another year and a half, just in case YouTube starts recommending me random stuff.
まあほどほどにしてあんたも楽しみなさいよね。普段遊んでないんだからこんな時こそはしゃがないと。わかったわ。それじゃお言葉に甘えて。
晩餐会があるから遊べるのは夕方まで。みんなチケットを渡すからここからは自由行動にしよう。
I'm also really curious how they're gonna do that whole thing because they said it's gonna be a new entry for like new people to get into and stuff like that, which I believe. But at the same time, like they've also shown characters coming back from the past. Like we know Fee comes back, we know Zin comes back from obviously Zin has to come back. But like we know Sao comes back again, or Kao, I mean Sao, he has to come back. He has to come back. But we know Fee comes back, so it's like, okay, who? And like Risha is probably gonna be there too. So it's like, okay, it's gonna be new, but like how much are they gonna have involvement from the other characters that have appeared in the past? I would like to be the optimist here and say it's gonna be minor, kind of like how Zero had Estelle and Joshua. And then, you know, CS2 had like Anton and stuff like that, and just other characters that we've seen from the past, or like LeBlanc and whatnot. But there's definitely going to be Cat Quest. Oh yeah.
遊びたいアトラクションがあればそれぞれ適当に組んで入る。そんな感じでいいかな。
ええ、いいんじゃないかしら。
I'm just curious to see if the writing style is going to change at all, because you know Falcom, as we've seen with Trails, likes to write for whatever's popular at the time. And I know Hajimari was made with newer writers, so I'm curious to see if the writing style is going to change at all. with Kuro.
了解です。わかりました。
よし遊ぶぞ。
I think they're gonna have to. There's no way they could pull off what they did with CS3 and CS4 again, or they should not even. As hype as it may be.
元気だね。
ねえシュリー、一緒に回ろう。だから引っ張るなって。なんだか学生時代を思い出すわね。そうね。
I'm surprised Zeit is allowed. At Michelin Wonderland, you can visit the Ferris wheel, the castle, mirrors, the fortune teller's house, and the roller coaster. By selecting part to enjoy any given attraction with, you will spend 1 ticket. Think carefully of which attractions you'd like to see with whom you'd like to take with you. The story will advance after using all 5 tickets. Anyway, before we go any further, we can go to the rest area. And we can buy the surfboard and the black teddy bear for Kia and for Randy's room. Crossbow times we've got. Did a good job with CS1 being player friendly because I played CS1 ahead of Blast, just missing some context. That's what I think is gonna happen. That's what I think is gonna happen. Rainbow cotton candy. How would you even make that? Green herb, honey syrup, bellberry, dark mushroom. What? Petite carrot and clear gelatin. Why is there mushroom in cotton candy? But I will agree with that actually. I think CS1 was a good place for people to join into. Okay, we did that. Alright, now we can have some fun. This guy's also selling Mishi stuff for super cheap. But we don't need any of it, really. Okay, so we have 5 tickets. A haunted villa. We can go to the horror coaster or the fortune teller's house. So 1, 2, and Castle of Mirrors. 3, and then 4 for the Ferris wheel. Okay, so I'll have 1 extra to take with. Okay. Horror coaster, I will take. Oh.
Horror coaster. 人呼んでルナティックゾーンへようこそ。こちらはモンスターの住まう館をたった1丁の動力銃で駆け抜ける恐怖のアトラクションでございます。よろしければどなたかとご一緒にご入場されることをお勧めしますが。
I would like to make a note for those playing at home or following along. The guide also says that each attraction here will raise your partner's bonding points. If you have not missed a single bonding point with the NPCs, then you should spend the tickets on your party members as they need points for the final bonding event. So I think this is where I'll start expanding out and not just have Ellie do everything.
誰を誘おうかな。
So for this first one, I will be choosing Null.
よし、ノエルを誘ってみよう。
モンスター退治。なんだか燃えてきますね。
ノリノリだな。それじゃあ入ってみようか。
ええ、行きましょ
う。ではチケットをお預かりします。モンスターを倒すための動力銃は乗り物内に設置されております。どうかご無事に帰られますよ。
This will be fun to see. Oh, it's a minigame. When the targets appear, press the corresponding button to defeat the ghost. If you're quick to the punch, your score may be higher. Try to hit as many as you can. Normal or easy? Okay, well, how hard could it be? Oh. I should have saved before this. Oh my god. My buttons are all screwed up. Well, I hope I'm not going for a score here. I keep X and Y are the hardest buttons for me to always get consistently. Because I keep switching because I'm playing East at the same time. And that's backwards. Fucking A. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. I'm actually, like, I'm decent at rhythm games, so this shouldn't be that big of a deal, but oh man. How about I get to retry? Oh, yes! I saw that heart from you, Noel. What the fuck? Oh, it's backwards again. Catch it. Big ol' Mishy. Two stars, alright. Can I do it again? Probably not. I'd use another ticket, I'm sure.
警備隊での射撃訓練もこういうゲーム式にすれば結構
確かにいつかそういう時代が来たりしてな。それじゃあまた後で。
はい、ではま
I also do need to save, so... Oh my god, control bindings are so bad. You got this. Might do that one again, we'll see. We'll have one extra. So we can go to the fortune teller's house. The fortune teller of Eastern descent. I do have my suspicions, but I can't say for sure.
占いの館へようこそ。ここでは凄腕占い師の先生にいろいろと占ってもらえちゃいます。2名様までお入りになれますが、どうされますか？
誰を誘おうかな。
This one, actually, I will go against the grain and pick a non-party member and pick Risha.
よし、リーシャを誘ってみよう。
チケットをお預かりしますね。それではお入りくださいませ。いらっしゃい。
Is that Lucky? Is that Luciola? Lucky Cola? I mean.
さあ、こちらの椅子にお座りなさい。
はい。
I think that's you pronounce her name, right? From Sky?
話に聞いてた通り、エキゾチックで神秘的な人だな。
ええ、顔は隠れていますが、とても美しい人みたいですし。
どうしたのかしら。順番待ちの人もいるからすぐに取り掛かりたいのだけど。
すみません。よろしくお願いします。
ではその前にまずはあなたたちの血液型を教えてもらえるかしら。
血液型ですか？
ええ、正確に占うために必要になるものなの。もちろん無理にとは言わないけど。
いえ、それくらいなら俺の
私も O 型ですよ。
Positive or negative?
奇遇だったな。
どうも。では今回は何を占うのかしら？
それじゃあ
About our compatibility or leave it to Rishia? Ah, damn. I mean, I did save, so I could check out both. Let's do this one first, and I'll speedrun to get the second one.
リーシャ、何か占いたいことはないか？
私が決めてもいいんですか？そうですね。この間子猫探しの件であったシャーリーさんですけど、彼女とまた会うご縁があるのか、ちょっと占っていただけませんか？
リーシャ。
Oh, plot related.
ええ、そのくらいならお安いご用よ。
これは
あなたとシャーリーという名の娘、再びクロスベルでまみえるという暗示が出ているわ。それがいつどんな状況かはわからないけれど、私に見えたのはこんなところかしら。
なるほど、ありがとうございました。ブラッディ・シャーリー、やっぱり気をつけておかなくちゃ。
へえ、なんだか意外だな。マリーの事件の時にちょっと関わったくらいだけど、そんな。
いえ、他に占ってもらいたいことが思いつきませんでしたから。それにとっても可愛らしい子でしたし、機会があるならお話ししたいなって。
Can't wait for the big reveal in the final chapter when Risha comes out as Yin and everyone's like, what?
あれで相当危ない子なんだが、エリーの件を考えると別の意味でも危険そうだし。
エリーさんの件？
いや、なんでもないから。ちょっとすごい光景を想像してしまった。
お嬢さん、よろしければこちらの彼が何を考えていたか占って差し上げましょうか。
勘弁してください。
あの高等な戦術、もしかして。
リーシャ、どうしたんだ？
いえ、不思議な体験ができてとても楽しかったです。
俺もだよ。さてと、それじゃあ俺は一旦ここで。
はい、また後で。
Alright, let's actually load my save.
いや、俺たちの相性を占ってもらえますか？
ええ、お安いご用よ。
ロイドさん。
せっかくこういうところに来たことだし、試しにと思ってさ。
I know like the canon thing is like Lloyd and Ellie, but part of me after the epilogue 2 of CS2 really ships Lloyd and Risha.
迷惑だったらやめとくけど。
いえ、
I think they're adorable together.
そうですね。せっかくですし、お願いしてみましょう。
それでは
これは
まっすぐな目をした青年と憂いを帯びた瞳の少女。以前ある事件に関わったことで2人には確かな信頼が芽生えている。この思いを育めばより深い関係になれる可能性は十分にあるでしょう。ただしそのためには彼女の心にかかる闇を取り払う必要がある。私に見えたのはこんなところかしら。
リーシャの心にかかる闇。
さて、私にはわからないわね。この水晶玉にそういう暗示を読み取ったというだけのことだから。
多分今度のリニューアル公演の心配なんじゃないかと思います。シュリちゃんの晴れ舞台でちゃんと踊れるか最近少し不安でしたから。
ああ、そういうことか。でもリーシャはずいぶん前から一生懸命練習しているようだし、きっと大丈夫だよ。前に見せてもらった公演では俺も感動したし、心配。
手が早いわね。
Yeah, Lloyd gets that a lot.
アドバイスを早速実践してくれるのは占い師冥利に尽きるというものだけど。
違うからな、リーシャ。決してそういう下心があったわけじゃ。
分かってますから。ありがとうございます、ロイドさん。
That was cute.
あの高等な戦術。
リーシャ、どうしたんだ？
いえ、不思議な体験ができてとても楽しかったです。
俺もだよ。さてと、それじゃあ俺は一旦ここで。
はい、また後で。
Alright. Next up, it's a castle of mirrors. Who should I bring?
鏡の城へようこそ。ここは願いを叶える鏡のある最上階を目指して、よろしければどなたかとご一緒にご入場されることをお勧めしますが。
誰を誘おうかな。
Tio, Randy, Noel, Wazzy. One of the guys. Do Wazzy. That should be interesting.
よし、ワジを誘ってみよ
う。ではチケットをお預かりします。
Let's go, bro.
確かにお預かりしました。幻想的な鏡の城の探検をどうかお楽しみくださいませ。
You know what they really needed to play for a Castle of Mirrors? They need to play the Dreaming theme from East 1-2 or East Origin. Maybe I'll play it.
これが鏡の城か。テーマパークの象徴とも言えるアトラクションだそうだけど、なんというかすごいとしか言いようがないな。
中央のプラネタリウムで幻想的な雰囲気を演出してるわけか。すごい凝りようだよね。ここまでの建造物だと相当ミラもかかってそうだけど。
ああ、つくづく IBC の資金力には驚かされるよ。そういえばここには願いを叶える鏡ってものが置かれているって話だったな。
ああ、鐘を鳴らして鏡の前に立つと願い事が叶うっていうあれだね。最上階に置いてあるって話だし、登ってみればすぐにわかるんじゃない？
じゃあひとまず最上階まで登って探してみようか。
了解。
Oh, is there nothing special? Hang on. Is it like an actual puzzle, or it's just stairs? Aw, it's kind of lame. If they made an actual puzzle, that would be pretty cool. Like an actual mirror thing. Lame. Well, I guess you can't put too many mini games.
どうやらあそこにあるのか 話に出てた鐘みたいだな。
鳴らすための紐も左右についているね。話に聞いていたもので間違いなさそうだ。
とするとあの大きな鏡が願いを叶える鏡か。
鐘を鳴らして鏡の前に立つと願いが叶うそうだけど、はてさてどうなることやら。
それじゃあまずは2人であの鐘を鳴らしてみよう。よし、次は上にある鏡の前に行こう。
いよいよだね。
それじゃ早速願い事をしてみよう。この鏡の前で願いを言えばいいのかな。
多分頭の中で願い事を思い浮かべるくらいでいいんじゃない？それじゃあやってみようか。
こんなところかな。
僕も終わったよ。それで君はどんな願い事をしたんだい？
まあ普通すぎてちょっと照れるんだけど、クロスベルをこれからも守っていけますように。もちろんキーヤやワジたち支援課の仲間も含めてね。
君らしい願い事だね。
そりゃどうも。そういうワジはどんな願い事をしたんだ？
強いて言うなら元喧嘩相手が自分の道を見つけられるようにかな。
あ
噂で聞いたけどバルド最近はアジトにも顔を出してないんだってな。でもそれは別にワジのせいじゃ。
別に責任を感じたり干渉に浸ってるわけじゃないさ。あの雨の日の決闘の後彼が腐ったりやけになるのは僕にもある程度予想できたしね。その後腐り続けるか全てを吹っ切って次に進むか。
それはそのクールな意見だな。
If only.
でも本当にそう思ってるんだったらバルドが自分の道をだなんて願わないんじゃないのか。
ごもっともだけどこの願いは僕自身のためでもあるからね。もし今後彼が腐り続けるならあの雨の日の決闘で僕が伝えるべきことが何一つ伝わってなかったことになる。それは僕がけじめをつけきれてなかったという事実に他ならない。さすがにそれはかっこ悪いだろう。
やれやれ、ワジって素直じゃないよな。でもバルドたちやバイパーの連中が道を見つける。それは俺も願ってやまないよ。本当に叶ってくれるといいな。
君って本当にお人よしだよね。そういうところがたまらなく好きさ。
ああ、もうせっかく綺麗にまとまりかけてたのに茶化すんじゃないっての。
I never thought Wazzy from Zero would end up being an amazing character or a cool party member and stuff like that, but man, this game has proven me
鏡
wrong.
の城なかなか興味深かったよ。さてと、それじゃあ僕は別のところを回るとするかな。
He is just an absolute charm to have on the team.
なあ、また後でな。
It's a great foil personality to Lloyd. That Randy was a good foil too, but Wazzy just does it in a way that I personally enjoy a lot more.
また。
Not Wazzy. Randy still plays that big brother role. Well, you know, like Randy exudes the big brother attitude, so he in some ways foils Lloyd, but not all the time. He ends up being support at the same time too. But Wazzy, with his dialogue and the way he acts and the way he comes from and everything, I think perfectly foils Lloyd, and that really helps a lot. Hope my allowance will be enough. Oh, poor Mishi. You know I'm right here, right? I can buy it for you. Anywho, there's actually a hidden side quest that we can do. Pretty quick one. If we go into the resting area. Yes. There's a pink Mishy. Huh? What's that pink thing back there? Ah, you found me! Hiya, mister. My name's Michelle. A pleasure to meet you. Oh, you must be Mishy's little sister, right? Tio said something about meeting you if I was lucky. I guess this is what she meant. So you've heard of me? I'm honored. So, Michelle, what were you doing hiding back there? I just really love playing hide and seek. My favorite pastime is hiding around Misha Wonderland waiting for my Prince Charming to find me. If that's who you want to meet, why go to such lengths to hide? So does that make me your Prince Charming this time? Exactly right. I'm happy, really happy that you found me. You're 100 times cooler than my brother and his big stupid face. You're the perfect Prince Charming. Yikes, sound like the Mishy household has some civil unrest on its hands. What'd he say, mister? Wanna play hide and seek with me? I'll get rid of that. I'll stop doing that. I beg your pardon? It's a special game I only play with the prince lucky enough to find me. You'll have to find me a total of 5 times around Michelin Wonderland. You can even bring a friend. There's a prize in it for you too. What do you say? Wanna give it a shot? This could take a while if I go along with it. I won't have time to spend my tickets until it's over. Let the chase begin. Alright then, I can give it a shot. Mihihi, that's the spirit. I'm going to get hiding while you find yourself a partner to help you look. If you want to give up, just tell my big brother I meet you in the main plaza. See you later, mihihi. No reason to look back now. If I'm doing this, then I should recruit a partner. We should ask for help. I mean, obviously Tio. I think I'll ask for Tio's help. All that checks out. In that case, we must give Michette the best the Triple S has to offer. Thanks for your help. She should be somewhere hiding inside the theme park, so let's go find her. And luckily, I know where all the locations are, because I have a sneaky deaky guide. But it's not like they'd be that hard to find. Just look inside places and find them. There you are! Ah, you found me! You must be really lucky, mister. You managed to find me twice now. That's pretty good. It is? Don't get too confident. That was just a test. You're not going to get lucky again. There she goes. That was not too difficult. I was thinking the same thing. She loves hide and seek. That doesn't necessarily mean she's good at it. Anyway, let's keep up the pace and find her again. There you are. There you are. Maybe I misunderestimated you. You found me not 2, but 3 times now. That's not just luck, mister. I mean, if you say so. Alright, this next time won't be so easy. No more Mr. Nice Michette. There's no way you'll be able to find me this time. That marks 2 times we found our new hiding spots. Now I gotta go to the Ferris wheel. Good luck, Randy. That's because I'm a cop. I'm a detective. I'm good at this sort of thing. And away we go. Once again, pretty easy to find. Lloyd puts a tracker on Mischief because he knows he can't be arrested. Lloyd's got cams. He knows what's up. Alright, this next one is at the castle. Behind some stairs. Wait, so I gotta go inside? Oh no, it's over here. Alright, 2 more things we can do. I'm thinking now I do Horror Coaster and Ferris Wheel with Ellie to boost her points up a little bit. I want to get that 3 stars, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
よし。
ホラーコースターほん
俺がついてるし、大丈夫だよ。しっかりエスコートさせてもらうからさ。
Ellie has a gun.
頼りにしてるわね。
Her main form of weapon is a gun.
ではチケットをお預かりします。モンスターを。
よし、これならなんとか。
Alright, I'll do better this time, I promise. I wonder if anyone's perfected this minigame. Ah, so close. X is the hardest button for me. I don't know why it's so hard. Those gummy bear enemies are really annoying, by the way. They always cause petrify or some weird sass element. Ah! I wonder if there's anything special you can. It's not. You're probably not gonna get extra DP, but I wonder if there's anything cool you get for perfecting this game. Oh, come on! I hit that Y button. Come on now. I got 3 stars that time, that's good.
お化けがあんなに近づいてくるなんてびっくりしちゃったわ。まあ思っていたよりも怖くはなかったし楽しかったのは確かだけど。
楽しんでくれたなら誘ってよかったよ。それじゃあまた後で。
ええ、また後で。
Don't worry, we'll be seeing each other very soon.
誰を誘おうかな。よし、エリーを誘ってみよ
う。ではチケットをお預かりしますね。2名様ご案内いたします。
ゴンドラがどんどん高く上がっていく。なんだか緊張してきちゃった。
ああ、俺も観覧車は初めてだしドキドキしてきたよ。ってエリーは前にテーマパークに来たことはあるんじゃなかったか？
ええ、そうだけど前に来た時は他のアトラクションを回っていたのよね。やっぱり一日じゃとても回りきれなくて。
なるほど、そういうことか。それじゃこれから楽しみだな。
ええ、頂上の景色はどんなものなのかしら。
Now kiss.
ほら見てロイド。
ああ、すごくいい眺めだ。
ええ、本当に夕焼けで湖が真っ赤に染まって、はあ、思わずため息が出ちゃうわ。
ああ、いい時間帯に乗れたみたいだ。最後のチケットを取っておいて正解だったよ。
ロイド、誘ってくれてありがとう。この素敵な光景はしばらく忘れられそうにないわ。
どういたしまして。エリー、どうしたんだ？
いや、その後続のゴンドラに彼らがそのキスを。
その熱々だったな。
そうね、カップルにも人気だって聞いていたけど、もしかして私たちもそういう関係に見えて。いえ、なんでもないわ。おほほほほ。
なんだか気まずくなっちゃったな。
Ah, Lloyd. Oh wait, Love, I didn't even say hi to you. Hi.
そろそろ到着みたいだな。
ええ、降りるとしま
I
しょう
read your
か。
message, but I didn't say hi. Apologize for that.
ありがとうロイド、一緒に乗れて楽しかったわ。
ああ、俺も誘ってよかったよ。それじゃまた後でな。
うん、またね。
And so, a fun day at the theme park was over in a blink of an eye. Lloyd and the others reluctantly left the park behind with newly made memories just as the nighttime show was about to begin. Tio! They then briefly return to the hotel before slowly making their way to the dinner party at the state guest house.
はいはい、そうですか。それなら安心だと思います。すみません、自分たちだけ楽しんできてしまってわかりました。せいぜい充電してきます。支援課の方は何もなしか。さすがに気にしすぎだとは思うんだけど
はじめまして、支援課の諸君。お近づきの印に置き土産を置いていくから楽しんでくれると嬉しいな。
多分あいつがテロリストにタワーのデータを流したんだろう。だけどテロリストたちの仲間っていうわけじゃなさそうだ。そしてインの言った通り、ヘイユーや赤い星座の一員でもない。一体何者だ。
ロイド、まだ部屋にいるの？
ああ、エリーか。いいよ。
あら、どこかに連絡していたの？
ああ、課長にね。留守中に支援課のビルで何か起きていないかと思って連絡してみたんだけど、取り越し苦労だったみたいだ。
確かに通商会議の時に起こったことを考えると心配するのもわかるけど、今日くらいは何も考えずに休暇を楽しんだ方がいいわ。
そうだな。ごめん、ひょっとして迎えに来てくれたのか？
姿が見えなかったから。よかったら一緒に迎賓館まで行こうと思ったんだけど。
We're not going as a group?
その迷惑じゃなければ。
迷惑なわけないって。まったくエリー、からかってるだろう。
からかってるつもりじゃないんだけど。それじゃあ一緒に迎賓館まで行きましょう。晩餐会まで時間はあるから少し寄り道してもいいし。
そうだな。下の店とか覗いてもいいかもな。ってなんで二人してこんなに慌ててるんだ。
さてと。
よし。
Right.
そういえばキーヤは誰かが連れて行ったのかな？
ええ、ティオちゃんが連れて行ってくれたけど、もう迎賓館に行ってるはずよ。
そっか、それなら安心だな。
何かあったの？
いや、いろいろあってナーバスになってたみたいだからさ。まあテーマパークも楽しんでくれたみたいだし、心配いらないと思うけど。
そうね。
me just 30 seconds. Actually, if we go to the jewelry shop, something we can do. So this is Diamante. It's just like how I imagined it. The jewelry looks superb. That's right. You spent most of today in the boutique, didn't you? Does that mean you've never been a member here yourself, Ellie? You and Maria Belle have been friends forever. Plus, you're a McDowell. Sorry for being presumptuous, but you know. I'm not, actually. Belle and I have been to Michelin together before, but we never came in here. I think she's the kind of woman who prefers shopping for clothes. I can see that. We're here, so why don't we take a look around? Love to. Necklaces, rings, brooches. Your selection is a little overwhelming. Sure, but there's no sense in thinking too much about it. Most of it is outside our budget. Look here, Lloyd. Isn't this ring just lovely? Let me take a closer look. Yeah, it really is. I think it looked great on you, Ellie. Come on, don't flatter me, mister. I'm not. I meant it. It would probably cost me 3 months' salary to pay for something like this. Wait, these rings are... Hello, are you two shopping for wedding rings this evening? I could help you choose something you'd like. Excuse me? I think there's been a misunderstanding. Oh, my apologies. The two of you not engaged to be married? Yet. I could see you eyeing that wedding ring corner, and I just assumed. No, it's not like that at all. We haven't gotten that far yet. I mean, Lloyd and I aren't together at all. I swear I wasn't trying to tell you that I want you to... I know, Ellie. It was an honest mistake. There's no reason to get so flustered. I should give you more time to properly discuss the terms of your engagement. No, I told you it's not like that. I feel kind of bad that she's having to put up with this much embarrassment. Then again, it's true I owe Ellie a lot for always being there for me. Wedding rings is out of the question, but maybe getting her a gift wouldn't be a bad idea. This Esmala's brooch looks like it would suit her. Esmila's. The price is 10,000 mira. Oof, that's a lot, but can I afford it? Wait, I don't have that much mira on me. I couldn't buy it even if I wanted to. Like I said, he and I aren't even dating yet, and... Oh, I see. Wait, please pretend you didn't hear that, Lloyd. I can explain. It's okay, Ellie. I understand. Afterward, Lloyd and Ellie awkwardly left the jewelry store. We actually can go back inside. I forgot. Well, it says you could do it. Oh. Oh, if you have 10,000 mira on you, you could do it. Okay. Well, I don't have it. I don't have 1,000 mira on me, so it had to be during that sequence of events. Okay. Well, I'll just go through the list real quickly. I totally misread it and everything. But if you had come here with whoever partner that you got, who has the highest amount of bonding points at this time, and you have 10,000 mira during that sequence of events, you could have bought that charm, and each charm is meant for that specific player and does different things on it. So for example, Ellie would have been the green charm, which does 8 defense plus 20, move plus 1, and evasion plus 10%. So that would have been pretty nice. But that's okay. I probably wouldn't have put it on Ellie anyway, because she already has the Moon Spirit Gem and Gladiator belt, so... It's not like I really needed anything of the sort to wear. Are those two kids still here? Oh, hello, Lloyd. So this is where you were, Cecile. You even have Zeit with you. You two make for an unusual pair. You haven't gone inside yet? Zeit escorted me here a little while ago, and no, I haven't been in yet. It was a bit of a walk all the way from the theme park, so I'm just cooling off in the breeze is all. Hey, Cecile, is there something wrong? It looks like there's something on your mind. Well, there's nothing wrong per se. That said, you're half right. Maybe now would be a good time to talk about it. The The thing is, they've decided the date for Shizuku's next operation. Dr. Seyland will be performing a surgery to recover her eyesight. Shizuku's having surgery? She's had several in the past to bring her closer to regaining her eyesight, but as you know, none have succeeded. She has a complex condition. It covers every major area of research we have: internal medicine, surgery, and neurology. Complete recovery will be difficult. This time, however, Dr. Seyland will be trying a new technique that she has been researching for a long time. A new technique? The finer details are outside my area of expertise, to be honest. Though from what I do know, as someone with a background in neurology and surgery, Dr. Seyland is the only person qualified to perform it. The margin for error is slim. The doctors want everything to be perfect, so we recently bought in special equipment from Remiferia. According to Dr. Seyland, Shizuku's odds of recovery even with successful surgery are still 50-50 at best. Back to square one. Go either way. That's worrying. I know, but when I think about all the failures she's already endured, it's more promising now than it was then. I only pray this is the one that finally works. Right, not just for her sake, but for Arios's too. We'll keep Shizuku in our thoughts and prayers, Cecil. Thank you, Lloyd. I'm sure Shizuku would be reassured to hear that. There you are, Cecil. I've been looking all over for you. Is something wrong, Ilya? Is something wrong? Oh, for crying out loud. I know you said you'd be a little late, but I was starting to get worried. I was about to search the whole resort for you. Sorry about that. I'll be right there. Thank you both for the chat. I think talking things out cleared my head. I'm going to go inside now. I know you all have so much work on your plate these days. Just know that Shizuku and I are always cheering for you. So no matter what happens, keep your chins up, okay? Thanks, Cecil. We won't forget that. Let's be off. Not so fast, Missy. What kind of scandalous conversation were you having with my favorite little guy and his friend out here? I want to know, too. I think we tried to cheer her up, but she ended up being the one to lift our spirits. Yeah, that's Cecil, alright. Anyway, we should be off to the guest house, too. Goodbye for now, Zeit. Zeit's so cool. Doll characters in JRPGs are always amazing. Hey, Zell. You remember what I told you earlier, don't you? You're to excel at both sports and studies. No excuses. I heard you the first time, Emmy. You're my fiance, so I'll try. I'm not sure how far I'll get with either, but I'll give it my best shot. It's cold tonight, Emmy. You have to stay warm. I know that. That's Zell. He's second to none when it comes to behaving like a gentleman. Still, he's a long way to go before he can probably call himself my husband. Just adorable little pairing right there.
ようこそミシュラム迎賓館へ。特務支援課のロイド様とエリー様でいらっしゃいますね。
ええ、そうですが。あれ、あなたは確かオークションで案内役をやっていらした。
あ、そうだったわね。
その説は失礼いたしました。主人の方はあのような形になってしまいましたが、自分をはじめ多くの使用人は迎賓館の管理を引き続き任せていただくことになりまして、これもディーター市長のご配慮の賜物でございます。
なるほど。それは何よりでした。
通商会議ではこちらに各国首脳が泊まられたそうですね。本当にお疲れ様でした。
もったいないお言葉ありがとうございます。
あ、来た来た。
キア、先に来てたのか。
シュリと一緒にぐるっと探検してたんだ。そろそろ晩餐会が始まるんだって。ロイドたちも早く席に着かないと。
わかったよ。
それでは案内よろしくお願いします。
かしこまりました。ではどうぞ中へ。
Lloyd and the others were then guided into the guest house banquet hall. Shortly after, Mayor Croy and Maria Bell arrived as well. Finally, a peaceful and comfortable dinner, complete with a full-course meal, began. Oh my. Oh my.
いやいや、本当に遅れて申し訳なかった。招待した側が遅れるなど本来あってはならないのだが。
いえ、市長がお忙しいのはさすがに分かっていますし。
どうもお疲れ様です。まあお父様の場合忙しいのは自業自得ですけど。
まあその通りなんだがね。
もうベルったら。しかし練習と公演ばかりで詳しくは知らないんですけど、また随分思い切った提案をなさったみたいね。
実は就任当初から考えていたアイデアでね。本当はあのタイミングで出すつもりはなかったが、そうも言ってられなくなった。なので思い切ってサイを投げさせてもらったよ。
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
なるほど。そして幕が上がったステージは最後まで踊り続ける必要がある。
その通り。聞けばアルカンシェルは金の太陽銀の月のリニューアルに挑戦するとか。実はその初公演の翌週に国家独立の是非を問う住民投票を実施することが決定してね。それでこれも縁かと思い招待させていただいた次第だ。
そうだったんですか。
おかげさまで楽しい休暇が過ごせたわ。どうもありがとうございます。どうも。私は部外者なので申し訳ないくらいですけど。
いやいや、とんでもない。ウルスラ病院の関係者からあなたの噂は常々聞いている。何でも聖女ウルスラの再来と言われるくらいの働き者だとかな。お会いできて光栄だよ。
さすがにそれは大げさかと思いますけど、そう言っていただけると。公園のお父様ったら先ほどから妙齢の女性ばかり褒めそやして。
A little detail that Ilya has her glass filled with wine, but everyone else has just teacups. Oh no, Tio has a glass of wine. What?
少しはロイドさんたちもねぎらってはいかがですか。
おっと、これは失礼。いやはや美しいお嬢さんばかりで年がいもなく舞い上がっているようだ。
まあでも招待してくれて本当にありがたかったっすよ。
そうだね、いい気分転換になったし。
市長ありがとうございました。すっごく楽しかったです。キーヤも楽しかった。
それは何よりだ。蒸し返すようで悪いが、あれは本当に不幸な事件だった。いくらタワーの爆破までしようとしたテロリストとはいえ、あんな形で命を落とさなくてはならないほど罪深かったとは思えない。二度とあんな事件が起きないよう尽力するつもりだ。この世に正義が実在すると皆に信じてもらうためにも。
ディータ市長、
そう言っていただけると胸の使いが取れた気がします。しかし その独立の是非を問う住民投票ですが、もし賛成が上回った場合、本当に独立できるものなんですか？
いや、住民投票自体に独立を可能にする決定力はない。ただその結果は必ずや諸外国への意思表示となるはずだ。そうして徐々に国際世論を形成し、2大国から何とかして独立をもぎ取っていく。それが私のシナリオだよ。
なるほどね。
こう言っちゃなんだけど、相当険しい道のりだよね。
ワジ君。
いや、君の指摘通り、地政学的な観点から言ってもクロスベルの国家独立というのはかなり困難な状況にある。だが人間というのはただ情勢に流されるだけの生き物ではないと思うのだ。苦境にあっても理想を追求し、誇り高くあらんと思考する。そんな力と可能性を秘めているように思えるのだよ。
おじさま、
誇り高くあるための力と可能性ですか？
うん、なるほどね。
今後クロスベルが歩く道は困難なものになるだろう。無論我々大人たちは粉骨細心の覚悟と努力だ。だがそれに続いて高みを目指していくのは君たち若者の役目だと思うのだ。
Eric Roy took a look around the room, making eye contact with everyone present.
どうか君たちも君たちならではのやり方でクロスベルの明日に尽くしてほしい。
After some time, the dinner party came to an end, and Lloyd and the others returned to the third floor of the hotel. Feeling strangely elated, though still exhausted from the fun of the day, they decided to turn in early. And then...
行く手に立ちふさがる壁。ディータ市長は彼なりのやり方で壁を突破しようとしているのか。でも俺たちはマフィアの時は勝手に壁が消滅しただけだった。そしてそれ以上の壁が立ちふさがろうとしている今、俺はまたあまり役に立てないでいる。それで本当にいいのか。ダメだ、疲れてるのに全然眠れない。ちょっとラウンジで水でも飲んでくるかな。
Why did you change? Stay informal, bro.
Yeah, リーシャ。
ロイドさん。
ごめん、いきなり声をかけて驚かせたから。
そんな、私がただぼーっとしていただけですし。
そこいいかな。すごい月だな。クロスベル市と違って街明かりが少ないおかげかな。
そうですね。
その朝和ジのやつに変な風に突っ込まれたんだ。俺が夜中にふと起きて女の子とばったり出くわして二人っきりになりかねないって。正直意味不明だったんだけど当たっちゃったと思ってさ。
He called it.
ロイドさんは不思議ですね。
I'm telling you, these two are adorable together. They work out so well.
誰かにそばにいてほしいときに本当にそこにいてくれて、そこにいてくれるだけでなんだか安心できてしまう。支援家の皆さんが羨ましいです。
買いかぶりだよ。
This song is also so good.
一人前の捜査官としてもみんなのリーダーとしてもまだまだ足りないところが多くてね。もっと大きくならなくちゃな。なあリーシャ、失礼かもしれないけど聞かせてもらってもいいか。
Oh?
失礼だなんて一体何でしょうか。
どうして君はそんなに儚い目をして笑うんだ。
Lloyd. What do you mean you need to grow up? That was the most grown-up question you could have asked.
思えば出会った時からそうだった気がする。イリアさんに望まれて最高のステージで活躍して、リーシャ・マオといえば今やクロスベルじゃ有名人だ。なのにどうして君はいつも何かを諦めたような微笑みを浮かべてるんだ。
どうしてそんな。
よく知ってる人が一時期浮かべていた笑顔だったからさ。今ではもうそんな儚げな笑顔は見せなくなってくれたけど、だけど君はふと気づいたらいつもそんな笑顔だった気がする。その人の笑みは大好きな人にもう会えないという悲しみに耐えようとするものだった。だったら君は、イリエさんが大好きな君はどうしてそんな風に笑うんだ。彼女はいつも君のそばにいるのに。
正直驚きました。鋭いとは思っていましたけど、まさかそこまでなんて。
それじゃ
正解です。多分私はそう遠くないうちにクロスベルを去ると思います。
やっぱりか。理由は俺が聞けることじゃないか。
はい、でもそうですね、私は本来歩むべき道があるんです。
歩むべき道？
家業のようなものです。小さい頃からそのために生きてきました。気の遠くなるような昔から祖先が受け継いできた道、今となっては何のために歩んでいるのかわからない道。
そうなのか。でも
だからといって必要ない、そう否定もしきれない道です。少なくとも父はその道を受け継ぐことに意味を見出しているようでした。世界そのものに働きかけ、歴史を動かすきっかけたりうる暗くひそやかな道を。そして私もまた父からその道を受け継ぎ、今まで歩いてきました。そう、これからもまた変ですね。イリアさんが勧めてきたワインはちゃんと断ったんですけど、それとも月の光に酔ってしまったのかしら。
そうかもな。ごめん。軽々しく立ち入ったかな。
いえ、いいんです。なんだか私もいっぱいいっぱいになっていたので、話を聞いてくれてありがとうございました。
そっか。お役に立てたら光栄だけど、でもリーシャ、もしかして君は。
ライド
キア。
あら。
あ、リーシャもいたんだ。ひょっとしてお話中？
もう終わったから。
ああ、大丈夫だぞ。ひょっとして眠れないのか？
なんだか怖い夢を見たような気がして。
そっか、俺のベッドで一緒に寝るか？いい
の？
ああ、特別だけどな。
はははは。
ごめんリーシャ、変な形で中断しちゃってさ。
とんでもない。ロイドさんのおかげで私もなんだか眠れそうです。ありがとうございました。
そっか。
先ほどの話、どうかイリアさんには内緒にしていてください。いずれ折を見て自分で話すつもりですから。
わかった。頼りないかもしれないけど、何かあったら声をかけてくれ。できる限りのことはさせてもらうからさ。
ありがとうございます。ではもし困ったことがあれば相談させてもらいますね。おやすみなさいロイドさん、キーヤちゃん。
おやすみリーシャ。
おやすみなさい。リーシャ、どうしたの？いつもなんだか悲しそうだけど。
そっか、キーヤもわかるのか。まあいろいろあるみたいだ。俺の方でもできるだけ気をつけておくつもりだよ。
ライドかっこいいね。
からかうんじゃありません。さてと、とっととベッドに戻って寝よう。あ、トイレとか済ませたか？
ロイドデリカシーなさすぎ。
Overprotective Father Lloyd.
ロイド、起きなよ。ロイド。
あれ、今何時だ？
夜中の2時くらいかな。ずいぶんうなされてたけど、どうしたんだい？
ああ、なんだか変な夢を見ていたみたいだ。
なんだ、どうした？
ランディ、起こしちゃったか？
まあ気にすんな。それよりキーボーがいないのか？
さっき2人で戻ってきて一緒に寝てたみたいだけど。
2人とも気づいてたのか？そうなんだ、一緒に寝てたはずだけど。
部屋にはいないみたいだね。
She's been disappearing more often these days.
ちょっと探してみようぜ。
ああ、悪いけど頼む。
Lloyd and the others searched the third floor but couldn't find a trace of Kia. Having sensed their presence moving about, Tio soon joined. The other girls followed suit. Shortly after, they called the hotel staff and had the second floor searched too.
そうですか。やっぱり2階にも。
申し訳ありません。すべての客室をくまなく調べたわけではありませんが。
いえ、十分です。こんな真夜中ですし。
まったくあのちびっこ、何寝ぼけてるんだよ。
さすがにちょっと心配ね。どこに行っちゃったんでしょう。私のサーチでも見つかりませんでしたし、一体キアはどこに。あら。
おお、お前がいたか。
ついてこい。こっちだと言っています。
とにかく追いかけましょう。
そちらだ。ただし気をつけろ。はあ、しかしよくわかるわね。でも気をつけろって。
時間がない。とにかく行ってみよう。フラン、セシルね、それとイリアさんたち、 皆さんはここで待っていてください。
でも
まあ仕方ないわね。足手まといかもしれないし。
でも何かあったらすぐに呼んでちょうだい。一応救急箱とかも持ってきているから。
ああ、わかった。
皆さんどうかお気をつけて。いざとなったらエニグマで連絡し。
Actually, not a bad party. But as I've been doing before, I also feel like since we're about to do a battle, these two aren't properly orbed up to be able to handle this. When we get back to Crossbell, I might off-screen get them better stuff, like the twos, and really just kind of set them more towards what they need to be. Something similar to what they had before.
They're
all like evil now.
いつの間にこんな。夜限定のイベントとも思えないけど。
そんな話は聞いたことがありません。それにミッシーを他のキャラに変えるなんてありえないです。
だろうな。あれは
Fool's Wonderland.
フールのワンダーランド。
完全に名前が書き換わってんじゃねえか。
Oh no, the Joker showed up.
夢でも見てるんでしょうか。夢は夢でも悪夢の類みたいだけどね。
どうやらキーヤはこの先にいるみたいだ。だったらとにかく中に入るしかない。
行くしかねえな。
They even changed they changed everything.
やれやれ、いい趣味してるね。
ここまで凝ってるとため息しか出てこねえな。
それにしても不気味なキャラですよね。ミッシーの代わりにこんなものは絶対に許せないです。リュウちゃん落ち着いて。
それにしてもキーヤは一体どこに。
左右前方何か来ます。
何
Ellie's Screaming Roller Coaster. I had never realized the name of the soundtrack was called Ellie's Screaming Roller Coaster.
これって
ホラーコースターの化け物にしちゃガチすぎんだろ。
These two ghosts look very familiar.
とにかく迎撃するぞ。来る。
強そうね。みんな気をつけて。了解です。
それ。
Zenny Zenith. Mass of souls depart from dreams. Lulls opponents to sleep and absorbs physical attacks. Ah! I see. I see. It's this thing again. Then this guy absorbs magic attacks, doesn't he? Miracle Gas. It absorbs incoming arts and confuses foes. Yep. Well, you are weak to earth and also absorb physical attacks, so we can do that. Hey, Yahiko. Going well. How about you? I don't have any earth on me, but I do have this. Do I have anything that lowers someone's defense? I guess I could do this. Hey, that is great to hear. What progress have you made? finish my resume. I have a long way to go, but start. Nice. Good stuff. That's not helping. Annoying to have it make it one page, but I've heard it's recommended to have one page. Yes, having one page is super helpful, and I'll tell you why. First off, there's a lot of automated systems for resumes, so if you don't meet a certain criteria, it's automatically gone. And secondly, for any given position, especially if it's a popular position, they will only look at it for like about 10 seconds. So you need to be like one page, good, you know, like strong from the get-go. Is this a boss battle? Yeah, it's a boss battle of sorts. A really unique one too, because one guy absorbs physical attacks, the other guy absorbs magical attacks. I won't go into too much depth, but by the end of my job search, I had rewritten my resume 12 times. Heck yeah. Nice. Now I can focus on this. Oh, this is so much easier than it was in Sky, but they had way more HP in Sky. Whew. Let's get closer here. I did the same thing, actually. I did the same thing. Do I even have any defense debuff abilities? I don't even think I do. I did the same thing. Just during the week, interview prep, projects, just mini projects and stuff like that, but lots and lots and lots of applying. But man, I'm happy for you. I hope you nail down a job. Let me know how it goes, actually. Oh, I didn't actually call your ally again. Actually, I didn't scan the other guy. Wait, call your ally again. I didn't scan him. No, I've done a good job so far. Please call allies. Oh, you're a fuck, aren't you? Randy's gonna kill him. No. Okay, Randy missed. The one time Randy missed as usual. The one freaking time he does. Oh, this is great. Randy continuing his amazing streak from the previous game of being the guy who misses every physical attack, and the one time I need him to, he actually does. Call your ally. I need to scan it for battle information. You fuck. Yes. There we go, Hazy Haze. Oh my god. I totally forgot. I didn't need to wait that long. I forgot to scan the other one, otherwise I wouldn't have had to wait as long. That was really funny. Randy was totally gonna do some massive damage at it. No, maybe Randy wouldn't have killed him. But I love how Randy continued his streak of missing. That's actually amazing. Oh my god. Bless you, Randy. Nice. Nice.
なんだってんだ。
でも今の手応えは。
いつまで隠れているつもりだ。いい加減出てこい。へ
え。よくわかったね。男の子、気配を感じませんでした。
てめえ、何者だ。
釣れないな。一度すれ違っているはずだし、知らぬ仲じゃないっていうね。え、特務支援課の諸君。あなた、もしかしてヨナの部屋でロイドさんたちを罠にかけようとしたハッカー。
You gotta love how the music is so good it overpowers the actual character voices.
そしてテロリストたちにタワーの情報を流した張本人か。実際に会うのは人形工房前ですれ違って以来だったな。
正解。ウロボロスが執行者ナンバー。
There you go, finally.
道化師カンパネル
カンパネラ. You see him in the Sky series as well.
以後お見知りおきを願うよ。
I've been waiting for him to, introduce himself so I didn't have to do it. But finally they did it. Enforcer number 0 too.
リベールを混乱に陥れた謎の秘密結社。
あの工房の前であった以上関係があるとは思ったが、
まさかテロリストなんかに協力していたとはね。
彼らの災難だよね。変ゆえに赤い星座。厄介な連中が出てきたからね。特に帝国の人たちは本当気の毒だったな。ふざけないで。一応協力をしていた仲間だったんでしょ。彼らはあくまで僕が利用してたコマの一つさ。なかなか面白い形で動いてくれそうだったから少し手伝ってあげただけでね。
His English voice is so different. I was just thinking what his English voice would be.
彼らの主張やイデオロギーには全く興味ないんだよね。
Because Sky isn't voiced. Well, it is, but it's in Japanese. If you get the Evo patch. This is voiced with JP and does not have English voices. And Cold Steel wanted to, he didn't show up. So I assume probably later on he'll show up. I stream on YouTube as well? Yeah, I stream to both Twitch and YouTube using Restream.
なかなかいい性格してるじゃないか。
It has been a very convenient service so that anyone can watch from any platform that they need to.
ワジさんといい勝負なのではないかと。
YouTube also automatically archives your stream after you finish it, so I don't need to do anything manual on that front. I just need to edit the metadata for it, and I appreciate that. I don't know in the future what I will do, but for right now, I will continue doing both platforms, but I don't know if in the future I'll switch to one entirely, but we'll see.
ザレ事はそこまでだ。このクロスペルで一体何をしようとしている。何よりもキーヤをどこへ連れ去った。力ずくでも話してもらうぞ。
いい気迫だね。
You can jump between platforms and yeah, it's cool.
でも君たちのお姫様には別に何もしちゃいないよ。
I like it too because I can view chat from both platforms, but I also display chat so you guys can interact with each other regardless of what platform someone's on. Like, I know Twitch has issues for Takara sometimes, or like in the past, for some reason, Twitch was banned in certain countries. So, at least this way, you guys can interact with each other as well without having to worry about platform issues or anything. The only problem is that YouTube is always like 5 to 10 seconds behind. so that makes things a little bit difficult, but it works out.
さっきここをフラフラと通り過ぎるのは見かけたけどね。
は
てめえしらばっくれるつもりか。
でも事実だからね。信じるかどうかは君たち次第だけど、今日のところはあくまで君たちに挨拶しに来ただけさ。これは
元に戻りやがった。
随分と大掛かりな手品じゃないか。
まさか剣術の類。それじゃあ僕はこれで失礼しようかな。また近いうちに会えることを祈っているよ。ああ、お姫様なら奥の城へと向かったはずさ。とっとと保護してあげるんだね。それじゃあまた。
あれがウロボロス。
Say it with me now, everyone, because it's been a real fun catchphrase on this channel. You have no idea.
エステルさんたちやレンちゃんから聞いてたけど、ハッキング技術といい、とんでもない集団みたいです。
I feel like that's the catchphrase of this channel. Oh, you know, with any JRPG I play. Oh, you have no idea.
おいおい、あんな連中までクロスベルに来てんのかよ。
そんな、どうしてクロスベルばかり。
I say it like at least once every stream or two.
いろいろ裏の事情がありそうだね。まあそれはともかく、今はキアを保護するのが先じゃない。
そうだ、奥の城って言ってたな。
行ってみましょう。
And away! Man, Kia, you love going to big old buildings like this, don't you? Oh, she's glowing. Oh no.
よかった。どうしてなの？
Oh no, those eyes.
キア大丈夫か？
よかった。怪我はしていない。あれ？ロイドたちどうしたの？
ガクどうしたのってあのな。
キア、どうしてここへ？ロイドさんたちの部屋から歩いてきたのですよね。ここって昼間のお城？キア、なんでここにいるの？
やれやれ、全然覚えてないみたいだね。
寝ぼけてここまで来ちゃったんでしょうか？
いや、それにしちゃ壮絶に寝ぼけすぎだろう。
I think you'd be pretty surprised. There's always cases of people sleepwalking, doing some pretty crazy things.
希望、何も覚えてないのか？
なんか夢でキアを呼ぶような声が聞こえたような。あれ？キアが呼んでたのかな？
夢だもの、仕方ないわ。とにかく無事でよかった。
そうだな。よし、俺たちも一旦ホテルに戻ろう。キア、部屋に戻ったらちゃんと寝るんだぞ。
Lloyd and the others then took Kia back to the hotel and put her to bed. Shortly after, they contacted security to explain what happened. Once things were ironed out, the triplets returned to the scene, but didn't find anything that could explain Kia's strange behavior. At dawn, they finally returned to their hotel rooms and slept in until noon. After a long needed rest, they checked out of the hotel and left Michelin with Mariabelle, who had arrived to pick them up.
キーヤ、ご機嫌だな。なんかいろいろあったけど、ちゃんと楽しめたか？
またみんなで一緒にお出かけしたいね。今度はアルモリカ村とか。
いいかもしれないな。昨日の様子からすると何かあるのかと思ったけど、すっかり元気そうだし、そんなに心配はいらないかな。むしろ心配すべきは結社の動きの方か。
ライド、どうしたの？
いや、なんでもないよ。それよりキーヤ、本当に昨日の夜変なやつを見かけたりしてないんだよな。ピンク色の服を着たやつとか。
Oddly specific.
見かけてないと思うけど、キーヤ寝ぼけてたみたいだからちょっと自信ないかも。
そっか。あ、いや、それならいいんだ。
こちらにいましたか。
マリアベルさん、どうもお疲れ様です。
お疲れ様はあなたたちの方でしょ。しかし結社と言ったかしら。ふざけた連中もいたものね。私の人形をさらったのもそいつらの一員という話ですし、これは保安部の警備体制を徹底する必要がありますわね。
そうですね。民間の警備員の手に負えるやつじゃないと思うけど。
Definitely not the fight that we did.
やっぱり俺たちの方で気をつけておく必要があるな。
まあそれはともかく、ロイドさん、キーヤさん、ふと思ったのですけど、皆で記念写真を撮らないこと？
ああ、いいですね。
記念写真って前にみんなで一緒に撮った？
ああ、みんなと一緒の思い出を写真に残しておくものさ。それを見れば今回のバカンスをいつでも思い出せるってわけだ。
撮りたい。
決まりですわね。そうなると船内よりこちらの方がいいかしら。
そうですね。せっかくのいい天気ですし。俺、みんなを呼んできますよ。
ええ、お願いします。それと船内にいる添乗員に声をかけてください。記念写真のサービスならすぐに受け付けてくれますわ。
わかりました。
I get.
大切な人たちに余計な心配をかけて、いい女は大変ですわね。何か悩みがあるのでしょう。私ならば力になれるかもしれませんわ。
Eh? That ends the intermission, a brief respite.
大変でしたね。おめでとうございます。
Guiding light badge, hell yeah.
さすが皆さんです。はい、お疲れ様でした。
Maria Bell, that did not sound good. That did not sound good. Okay, hang on. I had 162. Let me check my DP and make sure that I'm still doing good. Oh, yes. Your boy is still 100% for DP right now. We are good. We're good.
なるほど。なかなか順調のようですね。
Maria Bell saying that was very worrying. DP means detective points, so the amount of stuff that you do for side quests and saying choices correctly earns you detective points. The more points you get, the higher your rank, and you get rewards for all of them. Basically, just an incentive to do things correctly within the game. And we're here at the Celestial Globe. Wow. Wow, this room is not going to make any sense to people who have not played Sky the Third. Is this a Kiseki cliffhanger moment?
レンはリベールに去ってから戻ってくる気配はなさそうだ。
Probably is.
そして彼女についてはまあ様子見でいいんじゃない？式神は貸してくれたけど今のところ介入するつもりは一切ないみたいだし。
Oh, that's right! That's who had all. Hmm.
わかりました。マイスターと同様、彼らの意志に任せてください。
しかし、レギオンには全ての行動の自由を与えるか。あの方の決めたこととはいえ、いささか理不尽な掟だね。
全てはマスターのおぼし飯。是非を問う必要はありません。
God, I hear the word professor, and I think of Professor Alba, but then it's like JK, he was the second Angus. Angus.
それより、いらっしゃったようですね。
おや、来たかね。
時間通りだね。
お待たせしました。もう始めているようですね。
いえ、始めたばかりです。例の件についてはもうよろしいのですか？
ええ。あとは破壊殿に全てをお任せしてきました。それでクロスベルでしたね。かの地に赴くのは私もいささか久しぶりです。
あまりの変わりように目を丸くするんじゃない？
Is this Jubilee? Sounds like her. I don't know what her JP voice is, but is this Jubilee?
現代の動力文明では最先端の大都市だろうしね。
私も完成前にもう一度顔を出してみるつもりだよ。どうだね。せっかくだから現地で落ち合うとしようか。
ええ、依存はありません。
ではお二方、以後は一切をお任せします。減塩計画、あの方の最終計画のためには欠かせないステップです。第一段階としての仕掛け、よろしくお願いしますよ。
了解だ。
すべてはマスターのために。
Yeah, I think it is. She was 7th, right? Jubilee's not Angus. Never mind. It sounded like her. But she's part of Ouroboros. Oh, no. She's an enforcer. Yeah, she's an enforcer, not an Angus. The referendum of Crosswell's political independence as proposed by Mayor Croy was drawing nearer. The pressure from the Imperial and Republican governments was mounting by the day, but so too was the citizens' fervor. Combined with the excitement generated from Arkanseal's encore performance, emotions in the city were hitting a fever pitch. Meanwhile, a new concern was beginning to emerge from the shadows. Ah, yes, this theme is so good too. I need to look up who was who again. But yeah, Jubilee was an enforcer. Cryptids. Oh, those are from CS2. Slash CS1, but more CS2.
ええ、その通りよ。単なる魔獣とは言い難い大型で不可思議なモンスター。
I never did go and fight those other ones back in CS2, did I?
そんな存在がクロスベル各地で発見されるようになっているわ。
Whoops.
私らが見たやつだ。結局 とどめを刺す前に逃がしてしまったけど、
こんな魔獣が。
そういった情報は流れてはいましたが。
それだけじゃない。他のタイプも確認されている。
これは
急降山に現れた。
おいおい、また出たのかよ。
先日同じタイプのものが北の山岳地帯に出現しやがってな。そちらのスコットたちにすでに退治されている。
そうだったんですか。
もしかしてお二人で退治なさったんですか？
ああ、不意をついてなんとか倒すことができたよ。これも君たちの方から情報が回っていたおかげだな。
ただどうにも妙な手応えでな。アーツの効き方が異なる上に光るようにして消えてしまった。
やは
俺たちが戦った時と全く同じみてえだ。
しかし山岳地帯ということは、今度は屋外に現れたんだね。
ええ、これまでにも塔や総員など異常な場所は確認されているわ。どうやら何らかの理由で場の歪みが発生していると推測されているのだけど、でもこれらの幻獣は山岳地帯や故障地帯などにも出現しているの。ひょっとしたら場の歪みがそうした屋外にも現れているのかもしれない。
そんなゾッとしない話だな。では私たちをここに呼んだ理由というのは？
ああ、これらの幻獣への対応をギルドと特務支援課の双方に頼みたくてな。独立提唱がなされて以来、ベルガード、タングラム両門でやや緊張状態が続いている。せめて住民投票が終わるまではそちらに集中しておきたいんだ。
わかりました。引き受けさせていただきます。
分担に関してはこちらに任せてもらっても？
ええ、データはお渡しするからそちらにお任せするわ。それとできれば原因の特定も頼みたいの。
原因？なぜそうした幻獣がいきなり現れたかですか？
ええ、魔獣の発生は昔から一定のサイクルで起きているけど、この幻獣に関してはそこから外れた異常事態と言っても過言ではないでしょう。
間違いなく何か原因があるはずだ。場の歪みを発生させて常識外れの大型魔獣が現れるだけの原因がな。
なるほど、確かにな。
ギルドの名にかけて必ずや突き止めてみせよう。
しかしあんたたちとこんな形で共闘するとはね。
最初の頃からすると想像もつかんな。
まあこっちもそれなりに成長してるってことだろう。
いやー、実際大したもんだよ。もし警察をクビになったらいつでも歓迎させてもらうぜ。
With pleasure.
そうそう、特にティオちゃんなんかギルド向きだと思うのよね。そう言われましても。お言葉だけいただいておきます。
でも幻獣ですか。確かに気になりますね。
ああ、とりあえず手分けすることにしよう。 警備隊から回ってきたのは全部で5件。君たちにはそのうち2件を受け持ってもらいたい。
へえ、随分と気前がいいじゃないか。
いいんですか？そちらの分担が多くてもただでさえ有吉さんが今は動けない状況なのに。
だからこそさ、彼が動けない分あんたたちにも必ずしわ寄せが来るはずだよ。
元より魔獣退治は私たちのお箱。お互い他の仕事もあるし効率的に分担すべきでしょ。助かります。なんだか申し訳ないですね。
何、お互い様さ。それに君たちの方には結社の問題もあるからな。
はい。
ったくその問題もあるんだよな。
結社、ウロボロス、なんでも遊撃士協会とはいろいろと因縁があるとか。ええ、リベールの異変でもエステルちゃんたちをはじめとする遊撃士がやり合ったし、
Oh, plenty of them. You have no idea.
それ以外にも各地の事件で幾度となくぶつかっているわね。
How many did we fight in SC? Like 4 of them?
帝国のギルドが一時壊滅
5 of
状態
them?
に陥ったのも奴らの仕業だと。
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
もっともその後の衰退の原因
We
は
saw 7.
帝国軍の圧力に
We saw 7 and fought like 6 of them. I think.
そうなんですか。
しかし聞けば聞くほど捉えどころのない連中だぜ。
いずれにせよギルドの方でも未だ実態がつかめていない連中だ。
Does that in a weird way make Estelle canonically the strongest protagonist? She's fought so many of them. I guess Kevin probably is because he has the power of the church and thaumaturgy.
何が目的かわからないがくれぐれも気をつけるといい。
Marine has spirit unification and Valamar.
困ったことがあったら遠慮なく連絡してきなよ。正直連中に関してはこっちも人事じゃないんだし。
わかりました。
何かあれば遠慮なく頼らせていただきます。
Chapter 3 Budding Turmoil. Cryptid Survey Report Outline. Mysterious monster, henceforth referred to as cryptids. Sightings have recently been confirmed. The CGF is currently working to decipher the situation. Little is known about these cryptids aside from the simple fact that they exist. Thus, countermeasures have yet to be developed. All that is known about the confirmed cryptids is listed on the following pages. Case A, St. Ursula Road. Location St. Ursula Road through a small cave on the sandbar. Didn't we do a similar quest like this before in the last game? Visual profile has several tortoise-like characteristics. Scouting report cited by a guardsman on patrol. Oh yeah, it was chapter 1 with the scratches and the wolves. The creature did not move at all while being observed, so was left alone for the time being. The cryptid may be dangerous if approached directly. In case B, on East Crossbell Highway, by the boathouse. Visual profile, plant-like creature with a large mouth. Cited by a resident of the nearby boat shed, this report has been yet to be verified by the CGF. Like the cryptid in case A, it does not move. Furthermore, it may also be dangerous if confronted.
ウルスラ街道の中洲と東クロスペル街道の外れか。どちらも最近あまり立ち寄ってなかったな。
急行山に現れたのほどでかくはねえみたいだが、万全の準備はしといた方が良さそうだぜ。
それと原因の特定ですか。時、空、幻の上位3属性が働いているという報告もあるみたいだし、上位属性の働きに関しては私が感知できると思います。ただ原因となるとちょっと。
確かに塔や総員についても原因は分かってないみたいだし、そういえば古戦場にある太陽の砦もそうなんだっけ。
ああ、俺たちが乗り込んだ時は確かにそうだったけど、
ただ事件が解決した後は何の異常も起きていないらしいの。総員になったように金が原因でもなさそうだし、そうなると本当に原因は特定が難しそうですね。
ま、とにかく行くだけ行ってみようぜ。どうせ他の仕事なんかも入ってきてるんだろうしよ。
そうだな。よし、支援要請をチェックしてから出発するとしようか。
Okay. I think this is a good point to stop, actually. So we'll take care of all of Chapter 3 in the next week. I hope. Alright. Yeah, I thought I would do a little bit more, but I think this is actually a good just stopping point in general, given time and everything. So thank you all once again for coming out to this session of Trails to Azure. Next time we'll get started with the fun stuff of Chapter 3, which means more side quests, more dialogue, more fun stuff, and we're back to work. So that's all gonna be back to BAU well, that's kind of redundant. BAU. That's just how it'll be. Business as usual. So I will catch you all next time for that session. And until then, have a wonderful rest of the night/day. Goodbye.